Welcome to Missoula, Montana, home to one of the best college football environments in America. 126th year of Montana football and the mecca of FCS football in terms of stadiums. Washington Grizzly is ready for the season opener. It's a blackout. And both teams chomping at the bit to get started here. Central Washington taking on the Montana Grizzlies. Hi, everybody. I'm Trey Bender alongside number 37, Jordan Tripp, the Grizz legend. Glad you're with us. This is a team that in Montana that has some familiar faces coming back, but they also have an influx of new talent and always high expectations for Grizz football.
Always high expectations, Trey. Montana fans expect championship football every single year. You're going to see a lot of new faces on the defensive side of the football, but a little bit of familiar faces on the offensive side of the football as well. The defense is completely reloaded. A lot of high expectations. We'll see what we see this year, Trey.
Well, Ka'ili Ayat believes in year 3 he can be the complete quarterback they want him to be. He has the tools.
Yeah, Ka'ili Ayat, extremely talented with his legs and throwing the ball. Earlier in his career, he relied on his legs a lot more. This year, look for him to work through his progressions more, drive the ball downfield, and just have better command of the offense as another year in this Brent Peace's offense system, Trey.
Split time with Logan Fife, believing he's QB1 this season, and they'll need him in a very competitive Big Sky Conference. They've got some proven commodities, though, in that offense, and a stable of really good running backs. And, of course, you've got Eli Gilman leading the charge, the leading returning rusher in the Big Sky.
Leading returning rusher in the Big Sky Conference. Very successful early on in his career. Jerry Rice Award winner, Walter Payton Award watch list this year, Trey. Extremely talented. For Montana to have a good season, he's going to have to be their bell cow.
You can see what he has done so far. Will he add the Payton Award to that list? We'll find out. If he does, they've got a chance for a pretty good season.
They do. Again, for Montana to have a good season, it starts with the running game, and at the front of that is Eli Gilman.
Now, on the Central Washington side of things, this Wildcat bunch, back-to-back years in the Division II playoffs, and they've got a dual-threat quarterback that is tough to handle, and that's Kennedy McGill.
Kennedy McGill. Really, really good player, Trey. Really good with his legs, extremely good with his arm. Probably the best thing he does is protects the football and has historically. And today, for them to do good, he's going to have to protect the football, Trey.
What a special time of the year. Sell out, no surprise, 25,000 plus as the Grizz take the field in their all-white uniforms. See the numbers last season. Great demeanor, the coaches say. He's tough, but needs to protect himself when he does go with the legs in the running game. They go empty set now. 3 receivers right. He'll throw that way. And right away, they get it into the hands of Wortham. And we're going to be saying that a lot, I think, this year. Up to the 31-yard line, 5 yards.
And the other, I tell you what. Oh, here we go. Hold on, Trey. We might have something here.
Play fake. Ayat Wortham again. And a first down across the 46-yard line. Chase Colson, the captain, on the tackle.
Colson on the tackle. Coach Torgerson's electing to play man here. Probably trying to stop that Montana offense. And you saw a little half roll there by Ka'ili Ayat, hitting him on the go. And they're going a little bit of tempo right here. This is great.
The 2-time All-Big Sky receiver off to a quick start here. Couple catches. And they're near midfield now. 15-yard pickup there from the 46. 3 receivers, bottom of the screen. They send the tight end Schaefer in motion. Handoff, Gilman breaks free to the outside.
He's got him.
Will end zone, Eli finds
That's history.
He does. Touchdown Montana. 54 yards. They've got Taylor and Phillips.
A lot of success.
Twin backs as Taylor goes in motion. They'll throw it his way.
Double pass.
It's a lateral. He'll throw it. The left-hander downfield for Lloyd Hammer. And he can't come up with it. It was well executed. Now a flag comes in late after the play.
Yeah, they may have saw something we did. I don't know. It looked like he played back into the ball, but just like we said, this is where offensive coordinators like to take shots and like to have gadget
Number
plays.
10 to the defense. 15-yard penalty and an automatic. First down.
Empty set. McGill is looking right now and counting numbers inside if he's going to draw. If he's going to draw or do a quick pass. Here comes Phillips.
Throw to the right sideline. Nothing doing. Jalen Grable is gobbled up by Keon Lau.
There's that young man that Tim Houck, defensive coordinator, Roger Cooper are so high on. With his ability to play man-to-man, it allows them to blitz. Here's the play. Great job by McGill getting the ball out quick and pressure. Keon Lau drives on the ball. Great open field tackle.
Tim Houck says he might be the most important guy on D.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. You see why he can be so special. Long and fast.
Second and 11 now. Central Washington has moved the football. No points to show for it yet. Bo Phillips in the backfield. In motion is Juergens. Phillips wrapped up. Caleb Otluski, their leading returning tackler from his linebacker spot.
Caleb Otluski is a big individual. He is 6'4", 241 pounds, and runs.
Pressure coming. McGill deflected. Caught by Lloyd Hammer off the deflection, but it won't be good enough for the first down. That was Solomon Tuliaupupu got his hand on it, and somehow Lloyd Hammer caught it, but it's still well short of the first down. No gain. And the former goalkeeper from Switzerland nails it from 44 yards. And a good drive, 6 plays and points for the Wildcats.
That's exactly what you want to do if you're Central Washington.
Last year in a Montana uniform. Gilman breaks it. Gilman across the 40. Midfield, and he's down to the Central Washington 48. He's big and physical, and he has that burst as well.
They went 12 personnel. That's 1 back and 2 tight ends there.
Bohannon to the bottom of the screen. Hayat steps away from pressure. He's going to run it. And he slides for the first down. That's what he does so well, Jordan, and he was effective moving the chains.
Well, that's what Coach Pease wants him to do when he needs to run it.
Now, wait a minute. They say the slide happened before the stick. They're going to mark this one at the 38.
Well, this is an obvious go situation for Coach Houck, but going back to that last play, he wants him to go and get down. He wants him to get down. A year ago, he probably would have lowered his shoulder and put himself out there.
It's 4th down, no hesitation. They'll go for it here. Bohannon in motion. Handoff. First down. Stevie Rocker Jr. inside the 20. Keeps his footing. And finally down at the 12-yard line. Chris Dotson on the tackle. Rocker Jr., their best receiving running back, the 5th-year senior, breaks off a big one. 3 receivers right, including the tight end, Titus Rohr, the Tennessee transfer. Handoff, Rocker straight ahead, puts his head down, touchdown Grizz.
Here we go. Right now you see this. It's called a cut zone play. Great job, and that's the same play that they had the big first down on earlier in the game.
And the Grizz off to a good start offensively.
Great start offensively for Montana. If you're Central Washington, I like what they've done on offense as well. More to come back here from Washington Grizzly Stadium very soon.
Founded in 1891. Some famous alumni too. Craig T. Nelson, John Kitna, and folks might remember Mike Riley from that famous 08 game as well, guys.
7th season of the Helmies building a quality program, and there's a quality completion as they go to Jalen Crable. Keon Loud on the coverage, but McGill put it right on the money. Nobody to fake it to. Fires to the end zone, wide open, touchdown. It's caught by Camden Lloyd Hammer, and that was well disguised. And the Wildcats on the board after an 8-play drive. The guilty party. Look at Ferriter's career, and to be a great player and a great coach is impressive.
It is, and his players have a lot of respect for him. You can tell them by how hard they play. And I mean, 2-time All-Big Sky, again, captain, leader of Montana offense when he was here.
He tried to let them know what kind of environment they'd be coming into here, but it's hard until you actually play in it.
Look,
what a play fake there on the tight end, Evan Schaefer with a catch. And he's across the 30-yard line. And a good job there by off the play action. Fake to Gilman, setting up the screen. Wortham's got it. Wortham across the 40, first down. Wow. To the 45-yard line. That burst is so impressive.
It is. That's the play that Brooks Davis slipped on earlier, and Montana had to punt.
Look at Ayat, 7 of 11, 63 yards after that completion to Wortham, and a first down now at the 46. Already a couple touchdown drives for the Grizz. To the air, Ayat flushed out of there. Now he throws on the run, and Bohannon, the catch goes in bounds.
Well, the refs will have a better look at it than us.
He was. What a catch. Jalen Weber on the coverage. You need to get it just inside the 24-yard line. Bohannon, bottom of the screen. In motion goes Jordan Deaver. Wildcat snap. Direct snap. Wortham turning the corner. Wortham has a first down to the 15. And he tightropes the sideline and he's out of bounds. Pretty good option right there, as he can make things happen in the open field.
Really good option, Trey. And that's what makes him so dangerous.
You need to get it just inside the 24-yard line. Bohannon, bottom of the screen. In motion goes Jordan Deaver. Wildcat snap. Direct snap. Wortham turning the corner. Wortham has a first down to the 15. And he tightropes the sideline and he's out of bounds. Pretty good option right there, as he can make things happen in the open field.
Really good option, Trey. And that's what makes him so dangerous. You have to respect the run, you have to respect the pass with Wortham, but he's got such elite speed. See him right here, press the line of scrimmage and make the defenders miss by just simply outrunning them to the sideline.
The Grizz enter the AVA Law Group red zone again. First down at the 15. Gilman behind Ayat again as Bohannon goes in motion. Handoff, Eli. Sidesteps a man. What a cut right there. And he's close to the first down at the 5-yard line.
Well, the offensive line for Montana is really getting a good push on the Central Washington defensive line. You see Central Washington get pushed off the ball. Eli Gilman lowering his pad level and getting yards after contact.
Play fake this time, Gilman, and it's picked off in the end zone.
That's a simple pop
Ruling
pass.
on the field, his pass was intercepted in the end zone for a
Javante
touchdown.
Walker picks it off. They fake to Gilman, and that backfired.
Empty backfield.
Now Phillips is back there. McGill hands it to Phillips. Oh, and he's hit up high. Keeps his footing. He's still open for the touchdown. He kept his footing. It looked like he went down. Schwartz thought he had him. And they finish off a 9-play drive with a 31-yard touchdown, and the Wildcats are in front.
Well, that's about as good a run as you're going to see.
First down from the 36-yard line. In motion is Davis. Handoff Gilman, trying to pick his way, breaks a tackle. Gilman across the 45 and knocked out of bounds near midfield. That's over 100 yards. Brett McCullough, the captain, on the tackle on 6 carries. Explosive plays from the All-American. On first down, Ayat in trouble. Got away from it, wide open. The catch is made by Drew Deck. Touchdown, Montana. 50 yards, and he was left alone. Maybe a breakdown in coverage, but the quarterback allowed that play to happen.
Well, Kaylee Ayat had a big offseason in the weight room, and you see that defender slumped right off of him there, Trey. Unbelievable job holding onto the ball. You see right here from the end zone, he steps up in the pocket and delivers a strike. You know how hard that is if you're a young quarterback. A lot of those guys will spill out of the top. He stepped up against the defender right in his face. Touchdown.
So we're near the minute-and-a-half mark. Play fake this time. Pressure coming. McGill looks for Juergens. Knocked away and picked off. It's picked off by Cade Boyd off the deflection. Boyd's going to bring it back. And finally knocked down at the 25-yard line. 2 in coverage. Loud got the ball knocked into the air, and Boyd finished it off.
Well, you see why Coach Tim Hout loves this young man, Keon Loud, so much.
Gilman with a touchdown. The offense looking good, but a battle here at Grizzlies. Montana in front by 4 in their season opener. Wyatt Redding standing at his 8-yard line. Drew Deck, speedster at the Montana 40, awaiting the punt. It's a good one. Backs up, fields it at the 31-yard line. Deck has a caravan down the sideline. Deck to the 40, one man to beat, keeps his footing. Deck to the end zone. Flag is down, a couple flags, touchdown Montana, but hang on.
There's some laundry on the field. I don't know if we're going to get a hold by Montana. Great job setting up the sideline return by Coach Houck's special teams. We'll see what the referees come away with, but let alone, you got to be happy there. On the other side, Central Washington, you got to fan the field. You see guys following color down the field, running in each other's lanes. Here we go from the ref right here.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both which will be enforced. Holding number 17 of the return team. That foul will be enforced 10 yards from the spot of the foul. After the play, personal foul on the return team. After enforcement, first down.
Steps up in the pocket. Ayat off of Wortham's hands, and it's picked off. A
Sudden
deflection
change.
and picked off, and a big play made. It looks like that was Jalen Weber, the corner, and that's a couple balls that have been deflected here in this ball game, and a big turnover. Pitch, Taylor, it's a lateral back to the quarterback, McGill. Fires for the end zone. Intercepted. It's picked off by Micah Harper, and the Grizz get it back. Another big interception near the goal line. 2nd and 6, midway through this third quarter. Play fake, Ayat to the air, catch is made, Wortham, look out! Wortham in the open field, puts on the afterburners. Wortham! One man to beat, touchdown Montana! 76 yards for the electric Michael Wortham, the All-American, putting on a show tonight. They're 4 of 8 on third downs. Pistol formation. It's Rocker again. 3 straight carries. First down, he breaks it. 40. Stevie Rocker to the outside. And finally dragged down at the 39-yard line. Brogan Diasis got to him, but Rocker showing off his potential. Meilenberg's in as a tight end, blocking for Gilman, who gets the carry. Gilman bounces to the outside. He's into the end zone for the second time. 12-yard touchdown, and Montana breaks it open. 9-play drive for the score.
Well, Patrick Matten and Everett Johnson were the 2 that made that happen. You can see here them pushing. So you can see there them pushing. If we can watch a couple more plays down the road, you can see the offensive line is doing a great job. Right here, watch them, watch him. Insert. And then the rest is history by Eli Gilman. One of the things that he does so well is keeping his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage.
And we have reached the fourth quarter here in Missoula. 14-0 advantage for the Grizz. They really...
This is the end of the third quarter.
Came up strong here in this third quarter.
Yeah, Trey, that's a really good point. They did. They came out really strong and did exactly what Coach Houck wanted to do and shore up that stretch game. More coming back here from Washington Grizzly Stadium.
What a start to football in Missoula as we open up the fourth quarter. Wyatt Redding gets the kick away. Wortham from the 16 has a chance, and here he goes. Michael Wortham, midfield, and down to the Wildcats 45. The ball comes out of there. Was he down?
After review, the ball carrier fumbled the ball prior to his knee being in contact with the ground. Central Washington recovers. First down.
A lot of total yardage, almost 500 for Montana, trying to get a third down stop here. McGill in trouble. Down he goes at the 49. Cutler and Gino Leonard. Gilman a short carry, second down for Montana, up 18. He'll bounce it to the outside here. Look out, Eli down the sideline. Gilman finally knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Again with the 3-back set.
Schaefer, Rocker, and Gilman in the backfield. Ayat hands it off to Gilman. Gilman is in. Another touchdown.
Looks like a little extracurricular after the play.
42-17, the Grizz win their season opener. This is a fun game to call, but Montana really flexed their muscles in the second half.
They did. They showed a lot of the seniority on the defensive side of the ball, being able to adjust at half to changes that were made by Coach Hauk and by Coach Rogers.
And the longest active streak in FCS, 11 straight. And they put their mark on this one against a really good team from Division II. We're going to hear some good things about this team down the line this season.
Yeah, I think that they're going to have a really good season in Central Washington. Montana has a good job and a good first game that they can build off of, learning to not commit penalties, learning to not turn the ball over when you're in scoring position.